Hello guys, welcome to the C++ tutorial series. In this video, we will learn about the standard library array container in C++. My name is Kafui and welcome to my channel mods.dev. Please subscribe and like to help the channel grow and turn on the bell notification icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. With that said, let's dive in. In C++, the standard library array is a fixed size array container. It provides several advantages such as better type safety and range checking over the C-style array. And I'll just go ahead and then recap the way we can declare or define an array using the C-style. So I'll just go ahead and say numbers, and then let's say 5 numbers. Then I'll initialize it. So I'll just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and save. So this is how we can declare an array in C++ using the C-style approach. But in order to declare an array or to define an array in C++ using the standard library container, you have to first include the header file of the array container. So I'll just go ahead and use the include directive, and in angle braces I'll include the array, and upon doing that I'll go ahead and then define an array using this array container by accessing the std namespace, then the array. Then in angle braces, you first of all have to put in the data type that will be contained in the array. So I'll just use character data type, then comma, then the number of elements that will be present in the array. So I'll just say 5, and then outside of the curly braces or the angle braces, you have to write the name of the array. So I'll just go ahead and write vals, and then I'll initialize this using the list initialization. So I'll just go ahead and put in my vowels there: A, E, I, and then O, and finally U. So this is what my vowel. So this is how we can define an array in C++ using the std array container from the C++ standard library. Now we can access the individual elements of this array by using square braces or using the @member function. So I'll just std cout. Let's say I want to access what the u element or the element u from this array. I'll write the name of the array, and then using square braces I have to write what the index of u. So u is of index of what 4, because arrays are index based. So the first element in an array is 0 index, the second element is 1, the third element is 2, and so on. So when I go ahead and run my code, we get u outputted in the console. So the next way we can access the individual element is using the @member function, which is part of what the array. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Cout, then the name of the array, which is vals. Then using the dot notation, I'll access the @member function, and then in parentheses we have to put in the index of the element you want to access. So I want to access E, so the index of E is what 1. When I go ahead and run my code, we get E outputted in the console. Finally, if you want to get the total number of elements present in the array, we use the size member function. So I'll just go ahead and say std cout, then the name of the array, and then using the dot notation I'll access the size member function. It doesn't take any argument. When I go ahead and run my code, we get what 5 elements. Let's say I add another one, let's say A again, or let me just say B. Because I said this is of 6, let me increase it to 6 and then run my code. We get 6. So because I said this element should contain 5, that was why initially it was giving me this red error underline over here. So I'll just go ahead and then remove the B and save. So that is it for this video on the std array container in C++. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section for discussion. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.